What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Well, guys, I got some information that came out after I did a story yesterday, which I kind of want to go back over and correct a couple of things that I made, mistakes that I made. You know, on my channel, I try to be real. If I make mistakes, I will admit them. Story I'm talking about was the story I broke almost as soon as it came out yesterday about everybody's favorite mother, Pontiac mom, Kelli Marie Bryant, who's locked up after having her children in squalid conditions for years, abandoned while she went and ran the streets. Now, this woman, you know, we talked about it, has been locked up for some time now, since last month when this story first broke. It's a nationwide story. Trifling as can be. Yesterday I broke the news that she violated a no contact order and with her children, and she was doing it through communication means from jail. Now, a couple of things I want to correct. First thing is, with me talking about it and getting all fired up, I forgot that she had a $50,000 cash bond, like it wasn't no 10%. So this woman is still locked up. I thought I read somewhere, but you know, all these stories I do, I get them confused sometimes. She's still locked up. She's not released. So in the video yesterday, I said she was released. She's not released. So that's on me. I got that wrong. And thank God in the comments, some of my subscribers, shout out to y'all. Y'all was like, Steve, she's still locked up. And I was like, yeah, of course she's locked up. I wasn't even on it. But anyway, more information has come out yesterday from the story that I did about how she contacted these kids, and it don't make it no better. Take a look at this. We'll come back and I'm gonna say a couple of things that I didn't mention yesterday. Check this out.
We begin at 6 with new developments in a child abandonment case that's grabbed attention nationwide. Prosecutors say Kelli Bryant violated a court order that bans her from contacting her children or their caregiver. Thank you for joining us at 6. I'm TRH Friday.
And I'm Meredith Bruckner. Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald is now asking a judge to revoke Bryant's communication privileges. CBS News Detroit's Gino Vici joins us live from Pontiac. Gino, you spoke to the prosecutor about her new motion request. What can you tell us?
Well, Bryant allegedly made nearly a dozen calls from jail to try to contact her children. She's barred from doing so. Obviously, now those calls are monitored from the jail. When the prosecutor's office found out about it, Karen McDonald filed a motion. She now wants all of Bryant's communication privileges revoked immediately.
If you're in the Oakland County Jail and you have specific rules and provisions and orders, we expect you to follow them.
Oakland County Prosecutor Karen McDonald is outraged after she says her office discovered Kelli Bryant, the Pontiac mother in jail for child abuse, violated a no-contact policy repeatedly.
But we have a duty when we know about something and we know that somebody's violating a no-contact order, and in this case, it's a very serious crime. It's a very serious crime, and we have a duty to protect victims, and we're going to do that every time.
Oakland County Prosecutor's Office found a motion to revoke all Bryant's communication privileges after learning she violated a court order not to contact her children 10 times. Bryant is charged with 3 counts of first-degree child abuse after being accused of abandoning her 3 children for several years in this trash-filled condo in Pontiac. McDonald says Bryant not only made contact with her children's caregiver directly, Bryant is also accused of having other inmates make calls for her from the Oakland County Jail. Although it's her children she's trying to contact, McDonald says in this case, they are the victims.
The evidence shows and suggests, and the allegations are very serious, which is why I'm sure you're all here. It's jarring, and my focus is on these kids, and I don't believe that can be done unless they're in a secure and stable environment free of influence or pressure from anyone else.
Now back here live, a judge could decide on this as early as tomorrow. There is a court hearing tomorrow inside an Oakland County courtroom at 2:30. Meanwhile, Bryant is in jail on a $50,000 cash bond. If convicted, she could spend the rest of her life behind bars. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Gino, for that live report.
Guys, that's the story and some more information that didn't come out yesterday. When the story first broke, they just gave what it was, but digging more, you've seen it. Now, yesterday I went over this whole situation. This girl is stupid as hell. In her 30s, running the street, doing what she was doing. We're not even gonna talk about that. We're gonna stay right on this because what she did was despicable and disgusting. Now watch this. I want to talk about three things. First thing is, should the father be charged? Now I know that's his daughter and he want to keep in contact with her and all of this type of stuff. But I mean, should something happen to him? Because I'm more than sure he knew not to, put her on the phone with them kids pending an investigation. That's a question I present to you, the viewer, in the comment section. Tell me if you think some type of charges should happen with the father, because I'm sure he know better. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you another thing. Thinking about this, that was crazy. Said between February 21st and March 7th, she called 8 times. This is already after you already been told not to do this. Then from March 8th, a day later, to March 12th, she called 10 times. So the calls were increasing as she was sitting in there. Now I'm gonna tell you something. If they had never said nothing, because she's stupid, she don't know that they record on these lines, even though as an inmate, when you call, they let you know, or sometimes they got a sticker up there, hey, these calls are subject to recording when you leaving out, if they're generous in that jail. So she knew she was being recorded. That's why she was putting other inmates on the phone with the kids, going through them to find out information because she in trouble. Now watch this. This would have increased, right? First of all, she's stupid because she knew she was getting recorded, right? Now watch this. How you gonna have other inmates getting on the phone and talking through them? Because you know in jail, right? You grow up fast. You know what I'm saying? And for her to do that, she's stupid. Watch this. Look at this picture. Where am I at? Over here. Look at this picture of her in jail. She's been there a month. Jail drains you. You're in a confined space, probably on a cell block. That's all you see. Everything is monotonous. One TV, maybe 2 TVs. All you can do is walk around. From being outside, having your freedom, to being put in that situation is a surreal experience. Obviously, I think this girl has never really went to jail. And if she did, she went to jail for a small period of time, if any. Because the way she's doing this stuff, she is green as can be doing this. Look at her face. Look how she looked, y'all. Drained. That's the last time she was in court. Drained. Head spun. You got inmates on the phone calling and talking to your kids like they wasn't going to pick that up. Are you stupid or what? That's the part that's crazy. Then you ever think about this? This girl is only locked up and these kids could have still been suffering if she hadn't elapsed in her rent for 2 months. Remember? She didn't pay and then they was going to serve an eviction. All of a sudden, boom, they discover these kids. These kids could still be in that position right now if it wasn't for something that she had did to get herself exposed. And that's the part that's crazy. Not just this story. They said the kids' toenails were so long, they had trouble walking out of the house. The police had to navigate through a bunch of trash to even get the kids out. Said when they came in the house, and this hurt my heart just hearing this. When they came in the house, they said the kids ran and didn't know, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like hid, because they knew they wasn't supposed to leave the house. Man, just the physical description of hearing what happened is bad. But what's worse than that is the psychological ramifications of this going forward. They said when the kids was taken and they were trying to feed them, they had a hard time figuring out how to use utensils. A lot of stuff they've been taught when they were younger, got to be taught to them again. You know, we don't know what the physical ramifications of not having food and while your body's still growing, you know, as you age, will have on their health and well-being. Make no mistake, man, what she did can't be dismissed. And she not the only person that does this type of stuff. Right now, this is going on with some other kids somewhere else. It's tragic. And what's tragic is she committed a crime and she in jail and still doing stupid shit. And it's a reflection of her thinking and naivety moving forward in life in her own self-absorption. Just think about that. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.